Hey, it's Anthony. Today I'd like to tell you a little bit about my build with Fracture. When I upgraded it, I decided to put Refreshing Rupture on it. And after this, I'll show you the build, and then after that I will show you some gameplay. But I put Refreshing Rupture on it so that I can throw it out more often. This is an extension of my speed build, so we're going to be using Accelerating Light's Embrace on ourselves to be able to basically W key the enemy, run up to whoever we want to, and then just get them. But I'll show you our perk tree in just a second. I just crafted this recently. I put Constitution on it. We need two pieces that are not Magnify and not Focus, so that we can hit our stat spread properly. Put Alacrity, Divine, Health with Season 7's nerfs to self-healing by 20%. We're kind of using Divine as like a counter to that. Also just feels nice whenever you hit your heals and yourself and others, and mostly yourself. Once you do that, it just feels nicer. We're using the the Hardy Sacred Healing Breeze. I put Nimble here. It feels really good after you get used to it. We're not using Scream, so this is a perk that could be swapped out. We do need one Hasted Vigor. We're using 3 Freedoms. Shirking Energy is really great on Pants. I just crafted this. This is an int piece. This helps with the stat spread. They recently made it so that you can craft in different stats with your Gorgon stuff, so that's nice. I put Voracious Blade here because we don't have it on Fracture. But I'm also able to use this with different builds too, so that's nice. Fortifying Sacred Ground on chest piece, and I just swapped out the piece on this, the third perk on this hoplite piece to Freedom, so you can get a little bit more there. Enchanted is a good second for everything, then Elemental Award. For stats, we're trying to hit 200, 300, and 150 here. That's where you get your most damage output, and like a good healing as well. 200 is awesome for featherweight. That extra 10% physical and elemental armor is really great. Something you probably could do. This extra fortify at 300 is really great. Trying to, with this stat spread, if you had like less than 725, you could go maybe 150 int, 250 focus, and then throw 25 into strength. That's up to you. For the weapon tree for Void Gauntlet, it looks like we have a lot of perks here, but mainly we're going to be just using... I mean, we could take these 2 points and put them here so that we could get Slowing Orb, which would be super nice when we're like hunting people in PvP. But because of Gorgon, you're going to be using Oblivion pretty much all the time. Scream is great if you don't want to use Fracture and you're using something else, but I still have a point here so that I can swap on a different Void Gauntlet, swap on Scream, and then it's probably good for like more melee people, but this build's really good at hunting like range people. I used this build and basically there was a musket guy in one of the threes, and I was able to just straight up walk over to him and kill him. But we had lost 2 rounds and then continued winning 3 rounds after that. So you'll want Overflowing Essence for this build just because this is going to hit 2 times harder. It procs here and there, which is super nice. We're going to use Orb as our other one. The heal from this is just so good. It's hard to like not use it. 1 or 2 more key features is we've made, instead of taking like this deadly range to increase the damage of rupture, we put it here instead, so that we could, like, this could be also a good one if you're playing more of a range build. You put that here. Actually, I would probably put this one here because You're not going to be always under 50% mana, but hopefully you're going to be above 50% health most of the time. Another good one could be Leeching Blade because you're running so much focus, and part of the gameplay is you pull a lot of heavy attacks with Blade, so that's that. Here's the life staff tree. This is what I've been running for pretty much all of Season 6 into Season 7. I have swapped out Beacon for Orb here and there, but it just I just keep coming back to Beacon. Being able to slap down the Sacred and the Beacon in the same spot is really good. And then every once in a while, it's good to have 1 point Splash of Light, because then you can just slap that on to Beacon, run Beacon when you're solo, and when you're running a 5-man in like a dungeon, swap that out. And then you're not getting the debuff removal, but all in all, this build feels pretty good, just being able to swap between the two. Splash of Light also works really well. I like to use this one in the Brimstone 3v3 arena. And then I like to use Splash of Light in the 3v3 arena with the pillars, because you're not able to see your teammates. All right. Basically, the way you're gonna run this is, you'll throw down your heals. You'll leech your alive, and then you'll slap Light's Embrace on yourself. You would get 10 seconds of haste because we're running Alacrity on Amulet. We are getting the 200 focus buff duration, and then in the life staff tree we also have Magnify, which gives 2 seconds. I've played around with it and tried using Glowing Focus and not Magnify, and you get about 8 seconds. I think it's like almost 9 seconds. I'm just not sure if it's quite giving that 9 seconds there. But we don't need Glowing Focus because Magnify hardly gets us to 10 seconds, and that's what cap is. If you look on database on Accelerating Light's Embrace, it'll say the max duration is 10. So when you're using your attacks, you're going to want to throw a heavy, dodge roll, light attack, and then throw your ability. That's how you get the most DPS. So it'll be heavy, roll, light attack, ability. And you do that with both of those. You can also do it with Beacon, and I usually follow up with a light attack right afterwards too. So it's like 4 hits real quick, and then I continue like healing or doing something else. Then I'll do the heavy attack, dodge roll, light attack, ability. That's basically how you'll want to play it. Yeah, Rupture does a lot of damage. Having it be able to go off refresh really quickly helps. And yeah, so here's the gameplay of the 3v3 arena with it. And let me know if you want any more gameplay footage or anything. Please subscribe.
3, 2, 1. The die is cast!
The healer's down is pretty good.
The Blues are so close to victory! Another round! Another chance at glory!
We all went back to our regular builds and got fucking destroyed.
Three, two, one, and here we go!
God, I love Rapier. Anthony, I'm surprised you don't try it.
I mean, with his build, it'd be a lot tougher to pull off what you're doing.
Oh,
Yeah.
I get it. I'm just saying, like,
I have
even for like an alternative build.
I think I would run Rapier's Life Taker bow.
The mobility and stuff, it's, I don't know.
A brilliant strike! Red player vanquished! It's almost time! The Blues came, they saw, and they conquered!